Hello Libra, welcome to my channel. Welcome to this coming week's reading. For this reading, I am divining through these lovely shells that I have here. Then I'll be drawing out cards from the Lightseers Tarot deck as well. All right, lovely Libras. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, by the way, you can find the link in the description box. And please do remember to subscribe and hype and like and all that wonderful stuff. Libra. Okay, let's see what we have for you, lovely Libras. Okay. There is a situation you are leaving behind, and you are going towards more genuine connections. Authenticity is very important to you. Things are going to be a lot more genuine all around, and that is what you are all about. There is something definitely you're starting to walk away from, that's going to be so much better for you. It has felt like a burden, and you are saying no more. Actually, you know, there's something that you're understanding a lot deeper in terms of how things may have come about, and choosing your friends very wisely and people that you spend your energy on overall. Feel very, very protected and very protective of your energy. I also see some of you are needing your own space. You really need your own space to just think, to do your thing. There's something that you're also not wanting to waste any, of your time, really kind of wanting to make the most of it. There's something here that you're changing up in terms of your schedule, lifestyle. It could be as well. I do see I'm getting the message, a big boss. There's something about a big boss. The big boss has their eye on you, but it's actually for a good occasion, or there's somebody, or you could be the big boss, but there's something. It's like you're on the similar wavelength there. So it's like, I do see you could be a little bit confused, but actually at the end of the day, something is working out for you with your career. Yeah, there's something that's being noticed. There is something that was hindering your process with your work, with something that you do. It felt like a little bit of a struggle. That's coming to an end. There's a closing of that struggle, that hindrance, whatever it was that was hindering that, no longer has power over you. You're going to be very settled in a new space. For those of you that are moving, I do see something that feels more settled, more, there's like, yeah, it's more space, something about more space, being able to kind of move around a lot more. Someone is, a very specific message that I get, like petitioning for you, like someone is rooting for you. And if it's to do with some kind of promotion or work of any kind, making connection, there's someone that believes in your work and, you know, putting a lot of energy into you, like bigging you up, you know, like saying, yeah, you've got to choose them, kind of thing. And I do see you're going to be very pleasantly surprised. So it's like some kind of, it will feel like your birthday comes early. That's what it sort of feels like here. But yeah, I get a lot of empathy. You're feeling, you are very empathetic anyway. It's like you were born that way, but there's more of that energy coming through, and for others also, like being reciprocated. But what is taking a strong effect here is like genuine connections, genuine emotions, all of that. You're moving away from any fakery. That's what's happening. You're moving away from any kind of fakery. And I do see there's a message about a busy street. Like it's hot and you're on a busy street and you're wanting to move away from that. So if that's you, you can let me know. But there's a specific message here for you as well. Yeah, because there's something about a busy street and car jams and all that stuff. Traffic jams. And yeah. Okay. Very interesting. All right, Libra, let's see what the cards have for you. The Star card, the Nine of Cups, Star card, Nine of Cups, Eight of Swords, You could be dealing with Aquarius because that's coming in strong, Libra. I know, I mean, the star is there, but, or you have some interesting Aquarius placement. So there is something that is becoming very much in tune, you know, like the melody is, it's in a really good rhythm, and it's like something that just is music to your ears, and it is that kind of music that you're happy to have in your head all the time. There's something that is, everything is becoming in tune in many ways, and you want that to continue. You don't want that rhythm to be disrupted here with the Ace of Swords. And it's that time when you see that, you're like, okay, I need to get out of my head. Something is appearing, coming true for you, connected to a very strong, deep wish fulfillment here. There is something that you have acknowledged, and in terms of your ability, knowing how much and what you can do yourself. You're going to start to see very interesting results, but also at the same time, perhaps, you know, it gives you a little bit of pressure, and you don't want, that's when you kind of maybe start pulling back. But as long as, you know, as a Libra, have the scales balanced, you'll overcome that. But there's something, again, you keep getting the message, something real, something pure, you know, like the real deal coming in for you, and to believe that, not to allow doubt to take over in any way. Libra. Five of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. Okay, Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. It's there's something about learning to cut off some old bad cords, and that belief that you have in your core, to keep that rising, to keep that going. There is something about your belief, your self-belief, that is really helping destiny do its thing. When you feel there's a lack of, or it's not going to help, it makes your guides or the universe, it makes their job a little bit more difficult. So you can help out by being like, okay, you know what, no, I am in tune, and everything that's happening is working in my favor, even when things don't appear to be. But that is where that transition happens in terms of your belief and what you want to see as well. Sometimes, this is a message I'm getting, sometimes with you Libras, you feel like you can scream to the top of your lungs and nobody can hear you. But that is when your tactics change. When you're like, you know what, this is only going to make me stronger, and there is a very important breakthrough that you are creating for yourself here. Very important breakthrough. The Empress. Okay. Beautiful, Libra. Ooh. This is the such strong growth. This is the breakthrough of your growth here. And you're being placed in exactly the place where you're supposed to be at. And in a way, it almost feels like, oh, this is unbelievable. Is this actually happening? Like, you feel like you want to pinch yourself. Yes, it's happening. The seeds that you planted a while ago, it's starting to grow. You have challenged yourself in many ways. You feel like things have challenged you. And it's like you kept a promise to yourself, and you're going to I'm seeing a butterfly, big butterfly effect happens. You are rising and only getting stronger and collecting more abundance and receiving more of that as well. There is also a message I'm getting about ask and you shall receive. Of course, it's not just like it's so easy like that, but the energy that you're creating is only getting stronger. So it is also important to remember to do that. But things are definitely aligning in a very powerful way for you, and you've got this. And like you've got the world in your hands here, within you. So something very special is happening, deep connection, and things are really coming to fruition in a very unique way. You'll start to see how many things are what you thought was impossible is in fact coming through. I love this for you. Libra, thank you so very much for being here. Really hope that this was helpful. Please do let me know. Truly appreciate you. Thank you all. And until next time.